What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to JackpoTV, aka yours truly, Jacob Woods. We going episode 1, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. We are currently live on YouTube. I just want to send out my sincerest appreciation to everybody who's tapping in with us today. We got a few topics today. We're going to address the NBA, the current state of the NBA. We're going to address the NFL Combine, draft stocks. We got the 40 time. We have, foolishness about what's going on in the real world. We got a little bit of everything on this pod. So we're going to just get into it. For starters, the Los Angeles Lakers have taken over the second seed. Now, why is this important? Because LeBron James is 60 years old. Faced the league for a long period of time now, but he's recently just acquired a stellar player in Luka Doncic. Not only is this young man 25 years old, but he's just coming off a finals run with the Mavericks. A drastic trade. Do not know what exactly Nico was on at the particular time period of him trading Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Neither here or there. I have no clue. But yeah, the Lakers have recently won their last 12 out of 14 games. They're on an impeccable streak right now. And the question for the particular topic right now, are the Los Angeles Lakers serious? Now, before I answer that, I just want to paint everybody a visual, a nice picture. You see what I'm saying? Currently in the seeding, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder at the number 1 seed after the Lakers beat the Clippers last night, 108 to 112, 108 to 102. The Lakers have taken that second spot from the Nuggets. The Nuggets are currently at the 3rd spot, Memphis at 4th, Houston at 5th, Clippers at 6th. And then we dive into that play-in mix with the Golden State at 7th, with Timberwolves at 8, Kings at 9, and Mavs at 10. Listen, a little sidetrack. The play-in this year, let's just say the standings were to remain the same heading into the playoffs, if the playoffs were to start today, that play-in is wicked. You got Golden State versus Timberwolves and the Kings versus Mavs. That might be more entertaining than the first round. Just coming from the western side. And you got the Suns in the 11th spot looking out of the play-in right now. That's insane. But we're on the Lakers. So are they for real right now? I'm going to name off at least 3 teams that I think of currently today. They're going to demolish the Lakers. KC, Golden State, and the Mavericks over the Los Angeles Lakers. Why do I say this? Is because they have bigs. Now, granted, the Lakers have an exceptional firepower as far as scoring from Luka. You got LeBron coming in the mix. You got Austin Reeves coming into his own. Everybody's betting the PRL on Austin Reeves. He's been smacking consistently the last few weeks. So their guard play is exceptional. You see what I'm saying? But the problem with the Lakers is they're bigs. 7-game series. It's not one game. So one game, I got the Lakers. But in the 7-game series, matchups, coaching adjustment. You see what I'm saying? You got the Mavericks. You got AD, Gafford, and Lively once everybody's back healthy. And then you got Kyrie. And then you got all these Western teams who not only outperform you in the big territory, but they also have the guard play just to match up just as well with the Lakers. So are they serious? Yes. Are they going to make noise in the playoffs? We're not getting me wrong. Are they going to make noise in the playoffs? Absolutely. The Los Angeles Lakers are going to come to play because you have LeBron James on your team. They're always going to be considered one of the favorites. That's fine. But as far as being serious in the Western Conference, are we talking championship-wise? Are we talking, do I got you beating whoever in the Western Conference Finals to go to the NBA Finals? No. Do I have you getting past this first, maybe second round? Sure. So championship, seriously? Absolutely not. You still got Oklahoma City Thunder shades on an MVP run. You still got the Nuggets. I don't like Jackson Hayes guarding Jokic in a 7-game series. I just don't. Like if Jokic could go out and give AD consistent belt night in and night out for the past 2 years straight, Jackson Hayes doesn't have a clue what he's about to step into. Respectfully. Now, if somehow the brother turns into an all-star level talent, then hey, the Lakers in 5, as my boy Shay would say. But I just don't see it happening. So are they serious? As far as second round, for sure. But as far as championship aspirations, let's pump our brakes a little bit. Let's see if they can get a big at the last minute. If not, yeah, so well, and they'll probably get past the second round. Currently in the Eastern Conference, are the Cleveland Cavaliers for real? Now, in the beginning of the season, if you were to ask me this question, I would say no. Inexperienced. Donovan Mitchell's going to perform like he always has been in the playoffs, but it's not going to be enough firepower. But after this last game I just saw against the Celtics 2 nights ago, where they ended up beating them in the Garden at Boston, 123-116, and overcoming a 25-3 lead in the first quarter held by the Celtics. The Celtics, Jason Tatum, Brown tell them pack their bags, get up out of here in the first quarter. And Donovan Mitchell turns on the lights. He produces out 41, 3, and 5 in the Garden. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, Tatum still came out with his 46, 16, and 9. Y'all, listen, these numbers are insane. Tatum dropped 46, 16, and 9 as the best player on the Boston Celtics. And Cleveland walked into the Garden and came out with a dub. That's impeccable. And then you got likes of Evan Mobley with pitching in with 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now, my thing is, if you were to ask me, are the Cleveland Cavaliers serious as far as getting out the East? Let's just say they're my favorite right now. The reason why I say this, not only are they on a 10-game winning streak, but they're beating the Celtics. A lot of people are visualizing. Now, granted, they didn't have Drew Holiday. I'm not sure if Porzingis suited up that night. However, this is still the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their best 2 top players. They're in the home. You see what I'm saying? And D Mitch is consistently, even with their fully constructed lineup, every game D Mitch has played against in the Celtics, whether it was a home game or whether it was a away game, D Mitch has came out and he's performed at the highest likes. Regardless of the situation, regardless if he's losing, if they're winning by 40, if they up by 30, D Mitch is out there performing, regardless of who's in front of him. So we know he's gonna show up regardless come playoff time because he's proven with the Utah Jazz prior. So we know Donovan Mitchell's gonna come up in the playoffs. And that best out of 7 series, man, because I'm a Heat fan, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In the Eastern Conference Finals, it's most likely gonna be the Cavs versus Boston. Just how everybody's lineup's constructed. I would throw the Bucks in there, but Giannis is facing injuries. The Knicks, if you look at their record compared to them playing comp versus them playing mediocre teams, they killing the mediocre teams. But when it comes against playing comp, the Knicks haven't been able to turn that leaf over. So I'm gonna go with the Cavs in Boston. Are they serious? Absolutely, they're serious. The Cleveland Cavaliers are very serious, and I feel like the reason why a lot of people are sleeping on the trade deadline and how aggressive the Cleveland Cavaliers were as far as the trade deadline this year. Man, like not only were you already number 1 seed, but you was aggressive. You went out and got a DeAndre Hunter. You see what I'm saying? Paired him up with a Ty Jerome that they used to play in Arizona back in the day. Not only is DeAndre Hunter one of those elite 3-and-D defenders, he's 6'8", and he can give you 15. You see what I'm saying? So more bodies to throw at Tatum, along with Isaac Okoro, along with Karis LeVert. Like you got consistent pieces who are night in and night out gonna perform. Not only, let's say they have a bad shooting night, and we gotta rely on D Mitch's 50. You still got guys who can show up to the table and guard at a high level and prevent teams from scoring over 200 points on you. Do the role players and the wing defenders have to step up? But I feel like one of the key players is Evan Mobley. Jared Allen, he's getting a little bit older, but he's still going to produce. But if Evan Mobley can reach his prime, if Evan Mobley can just touch that potential as a 20-10 type of guy, night in and night out, especially in the playoff series, I don't see why not. Because granted, although the Celtics do have Horford and Porzingis, I feel like Jared Allen and Mobley, if they both reach their potential, I feel like they're a better big man tandem than Horford and Porzingis. But that's just me. That's the NBA cap up. Let's go on head down and let's go ahead and head over to the NFL. NFL, man. We got some things to talk about in NFL, man. I want to give out certain shout outs to because the recent NFL Combine was transpired this previous Saturday. I believe that was the 1st of March. We're currently on the 3rd. Maxwell Harrison, cornerback at the University of Kentucky. Shout out to that young man. He recorded the fastest 40 time in the entire NFL Combine with a 4.28 second 40 time sprint. I don't think y'all understand how fast that is, man. 4.28. That's lightning. The second fastest was a Texas wideout, Matthew Golden, The second fastest 40 time with a 4.28, a second behind the first. Now, speaking of Texas wideouts making an imprint and making an impact, not only on the field, but of course at the NBA Combine, NFL Combine, former teammate Azar Bod, um, and his 40-yard dash, he claimed he had a bold statement prior to the event, and I'll let you guys take a look at that.
I'm going to break the record tomorrow, for sure. I anticipate running 4.20, or possibly I'm feeling great, I might run 4.1.
Some people call it arrogant. Me personally, if you would ask me, like I love it. The it's not arrogant, it's more so confidence. You know what I'm saying? And NFL is a business. Not only do you want to produce on the field, but you also want to be marketable. You also want to be able to be in front of a camera and provide revenue for the NFL to get sponsors, deals, notoriety, whatever you want to call it. And that's exactly what he did. Basically, you know, after seeing the videos, y'all can see he stated that he was going to attack Xavier Worthy's record-breaking 4.20 40-meter sprint. And I'll let you guys take a look at how he did on approaching that mission.
Can he do it? Isaiah Bond.
His first attempt in a 4.40. On the second try, he was tied ninth for all wideouts. So yeah, granted, did he break the record? No. But he had high hopes for himself, and that's all you can ask for yourself. That's all you can ask for when looking for a wideout of that caliber. You see what I'm saying? He's one of those wideouts you're gonna draft in the top 5 rounds. You see what I'm saying? He's that explosive. He's that dynamic as a wide receiver. I've seen him over this previous season, playing with Texas on their pretty impressive run, trying to capture that college football championship. Although they fell short, they was extremely impressive as far as their quarterback play, but as well as their wide receivers and how elusive and how flexible and versatile their route running was as far as wide receivers over at Texas. So although he didn't, you know what I'm saying, get 4.20, he was still top 10. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him his props. You see what I'm saying? Some people call it cocky. I love the confidence. I'm a firm believer in just creating anticipation and boosting your name up around here. This is the NFL. This is a business. You got to make money for them as well as yourself. So not only do the fans pay attention to that, but of course the GMs pay for that. And I feel like just from a GM perspective, if I'm a GM, right, and I'm in the NFL draft and I'm trying to look for a player or a prospect, I'm trying to get me a dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the talent and stuff like that. Of course it matters, but it's like we can build on that. That's what practice is for. I can teach you some things. But if you got that mentality, like, well, I'm trying to be the best version of myself, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to maximize my potential to the point where I know that I'm that guy. What are we talking about here? You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we really talking about here if you know you're getting that dog out of that player? You see what I'm saying? But that is what that is. As other stuff as far as the combine, Shador Sanders didn't participate. Travis Hunter didn't participate. In the official NFL combine, although there is word that he will be, you know, utilizing his speed, strength, and overall football IQ in Colorado's pro day, and I believe that'll be held sometime in March, late March. So I'll be tuned in on that. Make sure y'all tap in with me on that one because there will be a video breaking down how they operate. But that was basically the combine. I did say that we was gonna break down and dive in a little bit as far as the trades and all of that stuff as well as the NFL. So breaking news: the Commanders are serious, y'all. The Washington Commanders are serious. Like, yo, they just acquired Deebo Samuel from the 49ers for a 5th-round draft pick. Man, like, I don't think y'all understand how wicked that NFC is gonna get next year. Not only do you got the Lions coming back, you got the Eagles, but the Commanders with that rookie quarterback and Jaden Daniels, though, not that serious. They not playing with y'all, man. Like, not only, and you got Austin Eckler, you got Terry McLaurin, who's potentially a top 10 wideout in today's NFL. And then you add him with a Deebo. Not only is he a guy who can catch the run, who can catch it after the run and make an explosive play, but he can also play part-time running back for you. They had a little struggle with that this year as far as production from their running back room and just getting the max out of them. So just being able to switch up your play calling and be a little bit versatile with that elite quarterback you got, because yes, he's elite. Yes, after year one, the brother's elite. The brother is that good. You out? Okay. Okay. All right. Um. Nah, they serious though, dog. You got Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels, the defense. I feel like the defense on the Commanders, although they are buffing up that offensive versatility, and yes, I've addressed it. They're doing their thing on the offensive side of the football. Shout out Dan Quinn for holding them boys accountable, but it's their defense. Bobby Wagner getting older. Call it what it is. The Bobby Wagners of the world, they're getting older. You gotta their draft, this upcoming late March, they gotta prioritize their defensive side of the football. Offense is fine. I feel like maybe you could buff up that O-line a little bit, but the offensive side of the football, the problem has been solved. You found your quarterback for the future, for the foreseeable future, 5 to 8 years, however the brother produces. You found your quarterback. You got elite wideouts. You got weapons around you. You guys have to center around that defense in order to compare. If you want to go to the Super Bowl and go up against the boys who just won, them Eagles ain't playing. You got to come with that firepower with the Eagles, dog. What I just seen what they did to the Chiefs? Oh, no. Yeah, y'all NFC period, y'all going to have to really lock in. Some of y'all need to start from scratch dealing with them boys. Them boys is on both sides of the football. You see what I'm saying? Recent news. What's my guy? Darius Slay from the Eagles. He just recently got released. One of my favorite corners in the league. He's humble with it, but he has that ferocity to him. He's versatile. He could play man. He could play zone coverage. He could play man. He's getting a little older, but I feel like he's definitely still has value in the league. Me personally, I wish the Steelers, you know what I'm saying? We love us an old head cornerback. We just signed Patrick Peterson not too long ago. I wouldn't personally mind picking up the phone and calling up my boy Slay, seeing what he can do for us. But it's neither here or there. We're gonna stay focused. We're gonna stay focused. For the next topic, we have foolishness in the world. As y'all know, like everybody has a social media platform. Everybody has a TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is. And we definitely see some foolishness each and every single day. Man, which one should I start with? Let's just go at, the Oscars was last night. Like I said before, we're currently filming on the 3rd. The Oscars was last night, and Halle Berry, the old head, she decided to kiss a man after he won one of the Oscars in front of his significant other. And after diving a little bit more research, she was paying him back for 22 years ago, where he kissed her on stage. Let's take a look. So this is how it plays off. You know what I'm saying? Nice calm encounter. This is an issue. This is how you know you wrong. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, let's keep a spade a spade. Let's just call it what it is. It's not cool. Like, why are you in a position where you even gotta walk up on this shorty and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta do this." It was. Gotta do it. She kisses this man.
Oh my God!
That's his wife. Shorty's smiling. That's why Hollywood is a little. You feel me? It's a little yeah. It's a little yeah.
Oscar moment ever!
She's apologizing. Give her a kiss.
That worked out.
Oh, she looking in that man's eyes.
Been enormous, and I couldn't ask for anything more. So this is all.
No big deal. What up? Basically, you see what I'm saying? That's the foolishness we got going on in this world right now. She kissed this married. I believe he was married. There's some speculation that he's married to this woman. I could be wrong. I don't see a ring on his finger on this particular shot. So might have just been his date. Might have been his whatever. But regardless, it's inappropriate. Then later on, they asked Halle Berry, like, "Yo, you had a boyfriend and y'all have a child. Is everything good at home?" And she said, "Yeah, he's at home watching the kids." Y'all don't believe me. Okay, hold on.
I don't know what I was thinking, but it's gorgeous.
And where's your man tonight? Where's he?
My man is with the kids tonight. He is holding it down tonight.
Savannah. That's a good man.
Crazy work. Crazy work. Like, you have a man at home watching your kids while you're at the Oscars. He decides to turn on the TV. Why is my shorty buzzing? Why is she trending? Let me go ahead and tap in. Let me figure it out. And I see you kissing another man, a Caucasian man. I see you kissing another man on television in the Oscars where the entire world can see day one of the Oscars. That's crazy.
But still,
Controversial moment. The entire world is talking about that exact moment where Tank took that knee. He's claiming that due to the hairstylist putting grease in his hair to get his hair done for the fight or whatever, that while he was boxing, he had hair grease in his eyes and it was burning. So he took a knee to get that situated, and people are saying that, due to that happening, it should be considered a takedown, and Roach should have been awarded the W, because no one knocked each other out. But for those who don't know, at the end of the boxing fight, if there's no KOs, you judge the total punches landed, thrown, knockdowns, knees, all that. You considered everything that happened in the fight, and it's about 3 to 4 judges, I believe, that make a final decision as far as winner and loser. So it was a split decision apparently, and it came down to be a 50-50 opportunity. Both fighters both came out not even past 24 hours of the fight stating that they were interested in a rematch, and I feel like we need it for sure. I feel like we need it. What y'all think? I feel like we need that fight again, a part 2 for sure. Have it wherever. Make sure it's known. You see what I'm saying? And let's do that. All right. To cap this episode off of Jackpot TV, again, I appreciate everybody's tapping in with me. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. First episode, beyond proud, beyond excited for what I got in store for you guys. And mind you, it's only the first episode. I'm the producer, editor, face, a whole nine. So bear with me. The content will improve, but it's all about dropping at this point. So I'm dropping this vid. It would be amazing for you to like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like, make sure you comment. If you don't comment, make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, make sure you leave a like. Do something. It don't cost you nothing to show love. It don't cost you nothing to provide your feedback. You see what I'm saying? I want to hear it, good or bad. Good or bad. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you feeling. And I appreciate you in advance, man.